When I run, I'll be the national security candidate. But you have to understand also, I taught economics and political philosophy. I worked in the civilian side of the Office of Management and Budget in the White House. I'm a businessman. I have like 4 different businesses. I consult to various different companies, and I've been around the block a few times. So I've got strong ideas. I believe we need to raise the minimum wage. We need to help small businesses in this country. We need to fix the access to the health care system. We got to stop the unfunded mandates that are running out for the No Child Left Behind Act. We've got to get it. We've got to raise and enhance teacher pay and morale and performance. We've got to get preschool education for every child in America. America, we've got to take a much more proactive role in helping Americans help themselves. Families need help. Families need leadership. Families need an advocate. I'm not talking about someone who hands out dollars or food stamps in a program and says, oh, I'm sorry, you don't meet the criteria for the program. I'm talking about people who know that family and will stand up and argue for that family. And if the programs don't work to help our people, they'll get those programs changed. So I think we've got to really have a broad front program to help this country. If we don't, we're not going to be competitive in the larger global environment. And ultimately, America's strength, as General Eisenhower said, is not our armed forces. It's America's economy. It's the men and women who work and the men and women who put those companies together and lead those companies. And it's teamwork, and it's about teamwork. I think our labor unions have a vital role in this. Our labor unions have to be strengthened. We need the ability to do real training and real education through those unions. I think the union movement is the real secret weapon of the American economy. We just have to turn it loose. Some of you may not believe that because you're not applauding, or you may be stunned in amazement that I'm saying this. But I'll tell you why. Because what I discovered in the Army was, and I've not just an Army guy, but I've thought about these things and I've watched them through organizations. People have to have a coach. They have to have some help. When you lose a job in America, there's no one out there for you. Oh, you can go to the state or county employment office and say, are there any jobs? But no one's really there for you. Our union movement, reaching across this country, knows where job openings are, knows what skills are required, can bring people together and provide the training, provide the medical assistance that's required as transition, aid in the movement of household goods and baggages. You can become, in the union movement, what we do for our soldiers in the Army, you can do for America. You can make labor mobility real in America.